CHVRCHES in the big room. Every Open Eye, the new album out now on Glass Note at the LC tonight. That song is so lovely, and it's hard for me in that context to believe that you guys had such a hard time figuring out. It was like a puzzle, wasn't it?
We nearly threw it in the bin. It was nearly gone.
Now,
I'm glad that we rescued it.
Where did it start, and why was it such a problem?
First of all, it started as like a kind of sketchy demo from the road. That one of the few that did on the record, and we first started working on it towards the end of the process, and we were still in the middle of writing, and we hadn't really figured out what we had in terms of the whole record at that point, and we were trying to turn it into like a huge pop song, you know, like we thought that the destiny for that tune was to be like a single contender and a big song or something like that, and we just kept trying and try one thing, it didn't work, and then we'd try another thing, and then we'd fall out, and then we'd be like, like I mean, we literally it got shelved and ultimately like renned around the bin for like 2 months, and it was about to fall into the bin, and on the last day of the recording, we were working on it, and I didn't want to give up on it, and so we ripped everything out, and I did one pass with Ian of just synth under the original vocal and sent it through to Lauren and Dave, who engineered our record, and they recorded a single take vocal on it. And I'm not an emotional guy, but she brought me to tears with that shit that day, and
I like to believe it was because of the performance.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's like because of the performance and not because we'd had such a ding. Like, that was one of the biggest like ding-dong fights that me and Martin have ever had. And it became like a metaphor for all of the things we've ever fought about at the same time. I was just like, no, I hate it. No, I hate it. Yeah. And then when they did that, I was like, I like that. And then we all agreed, so it was fine.
Well,
basically, I just want to get what I want. Apparently,
yeah. Well,
I was like, no, I don't like that. Go away and make it something that we all like, and it worked. So.
Absolutely. Well, that's a creative process. You got to fight over stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I found it interesting. I forget which one of you mentioned that you look to Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson as sort of the impetus for solving the problem with the song. Am I off on that?
That's not strictly true of that record. I guess that's kind of got lost in translation. That was more of the ethos for the whole record on the whole, like that, like lean production style, and like trying to strip out as many elements as we could and make the most of the ones that were still there, you know.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, you made the right choice. It's a beautiful song on a great album called Every Open Eye. It's out now on Glass Note. At the LC indoors tonight with CD 102.5. It is CHVRCHES. One more song, and then we'll turn you loose. Maybe you take a nap, get rid of that cold.
No,
that would be good.
That would be good.
He actually came here in a separate vehicle from us because we're so worried
Quarantined.
that he's gonna make
quarantined.
Like I take reasonably good care of myself, but Martin's like, don't touch her, don't make her sick, you get away. So he had to go in a separate car. It was a shame, but then we went in a van and he went in like an Uber, which turned out to be like a Mercedes.
It was quite flashy.
So we're like, it's nice. You're quarantined, but fancy.
Can I just take a moment to say a massive happy birthday to our illustrious lead singer today?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I always feel weird because I'm like, cockroaches have birthdays, like, I don't know. It's just a thing that happens, but yeah, thanks, guys. We're going to decorate pumpkins. That'll be nice. I've never decorated pumpkins on my birthday before, or ever, so today's the day. This is an older song, but hopefully one you guys might know.